Hi, and welcome to this COVID-19 edition of City News. I'm Laura McKay. Social distancing during COVID-19 has changed the way we celebrate just about everything. Special events, birthdays, anniversaries, and most recently, graduations. That was true for the fifth graders at Kornblum Elementary School. Instead of canceling their graduation altogether, the school decided to make the best of the situation, holding a drive-and-go promotion to celebrate their fifth grade students.
We wanted to send the fifth graders off with something special because they really miss being at school.
I'm happy to celebrate with them today on their promotion to middle school.
Students stayed in their cars while teachers lined up to pass out goodie bags and say their farewells. The city of Hawthorne is getting a special nod from a local group for protecting nature. The Citrus Pest and Disease Prevention Division presented Mayor Vargas with a certificate of appreciation this week for the city's support, protection, and education efforts on citrus fruit trees within the area. To find out more on the organization and how you can get involved, visit their website at www.cdfa.ca.gov/citrus committee. For those of you who have been aching to get that fresh cut, good news, barbershops are finally starting to open up again. HCTV's Tony Long Jr. shows us how one shop in town is getting its feet back on the ground.
This sound is like music to a customer's ear, with Familia Barbershop being back in business.
And I didn't think they were going to fully shut us down. I didn't believe it. I was one that was like, no, I'm not closing. But when the word came out and I got a letter emailed through the board of barbering and cosmetology, I knew it was serious.
Christian Woods has been a constant face at Familia. He was happy to get his hair cut again.
Well, when I first found out, I was happy. You know, I had to keep getting these waves cut the way that was getting cut right. And my boy Ed do that right every time.
Shop CEO Edward Sandoval took his time reopening the shop.
They gave us the green light about 2 weeks ago, but I didn't have enough supplies to reopen, and I wanted to open safely and right. So I made sure that I bought enough extra face masks so if any customer shows up without them, we can provide them.
Sandoval also adds that the shop operates by appointments only, along with just 2 barbers working daily, and everyone gets their temperatures checked upon entering. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
Familia Barbers is located on 12917 Prairie Avenue. Speaking of local businesses, if you Google your favorite shop, you might find the word close labeled for it. But that might not be true. Since some local businesses are opening up and others aren't there yet, or perhaps closed for good, 2 city interns have decided to take on the task of walking up and down the streets of Hawthorne, putting together a list of establishments whose doors are indeed open. So far, they've found more than 200 businesses. You can find that list on the City of Hawthorne's Instagram at City of Hawthorne CA, and it will also be put on the doors of City Hall. If you've looked at your settings on your phone recently, you may have noticed something different. Both the new updates for iPhones and Android users now has a space for you to enable contact tracing of COVID-19. Once a proper app is developed, contact tracing will allow you to know what locations are and have been hotspots for the virus. Once available, more than 260 million Android and iPhone users in the U.S. will have access to this information at their fingertips. Both Google and Apple have teamed up to make this happen. The companies are still working with public health officials to create an app which will also protect users' privacy. No official launch date for an app has yet been set. Now, during COVID-19, we've all done our share of adjusting to technology and virtual conferencing. And here in Hawthorne, one local organization has been using it to educate teens on an important topic, dating. HCTV reporter Danny Miskell breaks down this new team dating violence prevention program.
Thank you, Lauren. Joining us now from the New Star Family Justice Center is Executive Director Elena Maloney. Thank you for being with us, Elena.
Thank you for the invitation.
Now that you're hosting virtual meetings, you've restructured your program so the teams will be taking 5 courses. Can you explain to us what those 5 courses cover?
Yes, so each course has a topic. An example of the topics are what is abuse? What are the different types of abuse? They could be financial, they could be emotional, verbal. We discuss that. Another topic would be what is a healthy relationship versus an unhealthy relationship. So we have a very robust conversation about that. Another one could be like, how can a friend help if they see a situation like that with a good friend, for example. Another one would be identifying the warning signs, and we go over what are they. So each lesson covers a topic, a specific topic.
Last year, you organized a flash mob to celebrate the participating teens' completion of the program. This year, we've learned that you've incentivized these teens to finish the program by giving them gift cards. And then you also came up with the idea to have them present a proclamation at this week's City Council meeting. Can you explain to us the importance of this proclamation?
Yes, absolutely. So a proclamation is a statement of what the teens have accomplished. And it's very important that they feel confident about their accomplishments so that they can practice what they learn as well as become ambassador to other teams, which was the goal of this program.
So now that you've presented the proclamation at City Council's meeting, your program is over. What can we expect in the near-term future? When will you be hosting this program again?
So we're very excited about maybe hosting this throughout the year. The staff and I are, we're very excited to do it again over the summer, maybe a couple more times. The challenge, of course, right now is because the schools are closed in the summer, how to recruit the students. But definitely, if not during the summer, in the fall, it's something that we can carry throughout the year now that we know that it works online as well.
Well, hopefully it'll get started again because it sounds like a wonderful program and outreach to the teens. Elena, thank you so much for joining us and for this information. And Lauren will go ahead and send it back to you.
Thank you again. Bye-bye.
To reach Elena Maloney and the New Star Justice Center, you can call 323-345-2686 or email office@nsfjc.org. Well, heavy hearts are in the city this week at the passing of former Commissioner of the Civil Service Commission, Darlene Love. Council members had a moment of silence during their meeting this week for her. Miss Love lived in Hawthorne for 67 years, and during that time, she volunteered to help hundreds of projects, people, and organizations like the Hawthorne Women's Club. We send her family our condolences. Well, before we close out the show, I just want to let you know that we will be returning back to our regular schedule, which means we will have a city news show twice a month now. Those will be on the first and third weeks of the month, starting in July, and we hope to see you then. Well, that's all we have for this edition of City News. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you all continue to stay safe and stay positive. On that positive note, we want to leave you with some of that leftover footage from the Kornblum Elementary School graduation.